But anyway, what I did there was I was just talking to Dan and Garius to give you an idea of like what's happening on their side, where they're giving them more historical feedback, saying what exactly is going on, giving context, historical grounded stuff versus what I'm actually doing. So as they were saying, for example, as D-Day was going off, yes, that was just the big invasion, but there were several other invasions planned at the same time. Huzzah! To basically divide German attention, and that is what we've been dealing with. I mean, we were lucky. We managed to fend off the main attack, but we had the southern one, which did almost catch me. We got the Dalmatian one to deal with, and then Romania switching sides. I really needed to check. So, yes, if you are interested in hearing what they are saying, then they are also streaming this on twitch.tv/Garius the Brit. There are links appearing in chat every now and then, I have noticed. Thank you very much for doing that, moderators. Much appreciate it. And, of course, if you want to stay here and watch this, that's cool, but I would very much urge you to go and check out their stream, the VOD, afterwards, because it will give you that more historical context, and I will absolutely for sure be watching it myself, because I'm really curious how the situation here is reflected, like the historical situation. Oh, are those guys just sitting on the Channel Island? Nope, they're sailing. Okay, I don't know where they're sailing to. But yeah, as I noticed towards the end of the little interview there, we actually did lose the majority of Dietrich's army. Remember, that was a 24, it's now an 8. So we did lose 16 army units. Also, the Norwegian Corps suffered pretty heavily. I think they were the ones who were primarily caught in the pocket here. And their counterattack did kill a bunch of them before they broke free. So, unfortunately, that was ultimately a success. But I am noticing that we can repay the favour. And also we had... Oh, Rommel just passed by. Let's set half of you to there. Before I actually forget. Let's see if we can push north and take this stuff out. You go across the river. Naval invasion. Huge naval stuff going on over there. And then, yeah, Norway being lost, but they don't have access through Sweden. So that should be fairly secure. Although they will be able to station submarines and things off the coast of Norway and then threaten my shipping, which is going around Norway at the moment. So that could be a bit of a danger. We shall see. Romania surrendered. Alright, so. Big victory. Let's go and get you lot back in position. In fact, that is a huge victory. Oops, no, let's not do that. Because Bulgaria now controls all the oil. I'm a bit annoyed it's Bulgaria and not me. I might demand it off of them. Because I want that oil. And clearly Romania cannot be trusted to maintain their oil supplies for themselves. Huzzah! So, what's going to be the next objective? Rommel can certainly head south to go and clear this up in full strength, which he is now doing. We've got defenders there. We're holding all of this. Actually, okay. This is going to be dealt with soon enough. I think I might actually send Rommel into Italy after this and see if we can retake Italy. Oh, you know what I can do? I can have a word with Bulgaria and say that I want Muntentia. I'll actually just say all of it. So tomorrow I can ask again, and this time we'll just ask for Mutentia. It's the only place with oil. The other resources I don't care so much about. In fact, there's a bit of steel up there, but we have a huge amount of steel, so that's not an issue. Alright, hopefully we can get into position to defend the rivers, because then we're back to basically where it all started. Oh, is that a Rommel unit? I think that's a Rommel unit. Hang on. That's a Rommel group. Let's send you over there. Delete that. Delete that. Alright, marvellous. So the yellows should be able to get themselves into position pretty quickly. Oh, I see. I just want Latentia. It's the only one I want. Yay. Okay, so I now have direct access to oil. Oh, magnificent. Right, I want to build a ton of infrastructure there. Get as much oil out of that region as we can. And save that. Marvellous. Happy with this. Also, we have some more shipyards. How interesting. Our convoy numbers are actually doing pretty well, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to invest... Oh, this actually... Oh! Those subs cost tungsten. Cool. We'll get some more submarines going, and in fact, I have not checked my subs for a long time. Oh, we haven't actually got very many more. Okay, good. Rommel, if you wish to go ahead and retake this land, then please do. You guys are already moving in. Cool. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. No, stop. Oh, crap. That's fine. We almost lost the port there. And you're right, Split is a port. Except it's not. Where's that port? I'm looking at the wrong icon, aren't I? It's there. Okay. Noted. Soviets have lost almost 1 million. I have lost 1 million. It's because of all the pockets. I bet most of that's actually by Romania. Yeah. 461,000 kills by Romania because of the pocket they managed to get. Ouch. Anyway, I think I can probably move the Air Force back to what they were doing previously. So let's pause this. Let's go back to ground support. We'll select the Eastern Front. We'll say one for you, 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 and one for you. Marvellous. Carry on. Can never have enough oil, just ask the USA. Yeah, Finland changed sides. That's now Finland and Romania who have switched sides. Okay, we have another naval invasion going on over here. That's not good. Normans. So the Italians are currently commanded by Student, whereas the Normans are Kruger 3332 versus you 4322. I think the Kluger might actually be better. So what I'm going to do is move you into that group, and then Cherbourg is going to stay as the French force. And we'll move the Normandy forces into the Italian front, and then we'll turn this into a field marshal offensive and try and take some land. Because they've actually left this remarkably lightly defended. Let's move our reserves back. I think I might even turn you into reserves. Oh, that's too many. Okay. Okay, you are still being attacked here, so we'll keep you here. This is my reserve force under Schultz. I know nothing. Nothing. Alright, Rommel. Don't attack. I want you to actually get some planned prep. Meanwhile, down here in Romania, things are actually looking kind of stable. It's because Romania does have a lot of divisions. Although what I could probably do is start merging some of these guys up. Oh, especially because Manteuffel is really good. That frees him up to command somewhere else. Like this. And then Hauser could come instead of Kruger. Where he would actually be better. Oh, I'm annoyed that I lost so many army units. That's going to restrict my possibilities of going after the Soviets after this. I do think I need to open up a couple more Russian factories. So we're going to go and do that, because I want to get this Russian offset dealt with, and we've also lost a bunch of infantry equipment too. Right, new focus. Modular construction. Submarine construction time minus 10%. Oh, go on then, if you insist. Into position. Hurry up. They keep on trying to attack Cherbourg and they keep on failing. I'm okay with this. In. So Guderian's currently defending, but I think Kruger might actually be better at defending than Guderian. So I think I'll switch you guys around. Alright, Rommel. Wow, you are not confident about success here. Do it anyway. Because even if you're not confident, I am. How could you have so little confidence about this success? Weird. No troops massing on the Turkish border, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. We shall, of course, see. I saw Soviet units here, I was like, ugh! Have the Soviets pulled off the impossible and done a massive naval invasion? No, they have not. Still killing convoys out here with the submarines. Although the submarines are now not being guarded by the aircraft. Which I think might actually be good for them, because I have a feeling that the aircraft might know. The aircraft are being shot down because of the submarines. Other way around. The submarines are just in a dangerous place. But we have all of our production. Oh, we finished the focus. That's where we got the extra production from. And we really need to buy in some tungsten, which we can actually get from the Swedes. That's steel. Tungsten. Portugal I can get without convoys. Works for me. How's the construction coming along? I mean, we're still working on our defensive line, but I'm not 100% convinced that we need to. I'm going to cancel this. We'll finish the bits that we're working on right now. Oil supplies are also incredibly healthy, so I don't think we need more of those. which would then lead to more military factories. Let's get back to industrializing. Oh, and rubber. We could do with more rubber. Let's queue up the rubber supplies first. Let's go here, here, Franconia in particular. Although we don't seem to be having many problems importing either. Like their blockade, let's be quite honest here, is pathetic. Clearly they don't have me at the helm of the UK. Finish them! Now, where's the guy that was guarding this? You were defending Split. You were defending the place next to Split. You're missing a man from this. Oh, we'll bring in one of the reserve units, I guess. Oh, they've landed.
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
It's not a dangerous landing, but they have landed. But this is why we keep reserves. So that we can respond to situations like this.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Zuhören.
Yeah, the most important thing is that you lot get up there. I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm actually going to reduce the amount of oil I'm buying. I know, crazy, right?
Los, ausrücken.
Ah! No! Shoot!
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle. Auf geht's!
I tried to split him out there so that I could target the last stand. But I did it just too late. I should have done it when I first thought of that situation. Alright, new technology. So what do we want? Interception detection? I don't think we're really being bombed. This is all combat damage. This isn't bombing damage. Better artillery? Better tanks? Get the King Tiger. I don't know that we're actually building any, but sure.
Befehle. Zuhören. Bereit. Ihre Befehle.
Actually is struggling a bit down here. Do you know why? Because he shouldn't be. Alright, we cut them off. You go and crush that. You go and keep attacking this. You're trying to connect up Le Havre, which is actually, honestly, fine. It's just that these American units are actually annoyingly tough. Oh, American Navy has appeared. No, that's the Royal Navy. With their absolutely tiny screen. How are we doing for guns? Yeah, the deficit is actually slipping a little bit. How about food supply? Food supply is also slipping. Possibly as we're getting more troops under arms? I'm not sure. Let's just do a quick look here. How are we doing generally for various unit and equipment types? I mean, not great. The only thing we have a lot... Oh no, that's just +1. I was reading that as a +1000. Yeah, we have nothing. Our industry is struggling. I mean, a large part of that is still like negatives that we had at the start of the war. There's advanced submarine warfare. Let's go and get combined operations, which is going to make ourselves even more dangerous, which will be lovely. You need to shore up that defense. The Soviets are slowly pushing in, but it is pretty slow. Just need to make sure we keep up the pressure on him so that even if they do get reinforcements, they're not going to do anything. And then again, if we take that, it's fine. Come on, come on, come on, take it, take it! Tanutova joins the USSR! There we go, boom! Alright, you are responsible with guarding that. You lot are responsible with killing that. Go. Oh, good lord. Still haven't killed this. Guys, come on. I mean, I get it. You're very low on equipment. 3,700 tanks short. Are you taking attrition here? Nope. We just need more factories. More. You're actually oil self-sufficient. This is hilarious. As long as we hold it, like this is an important place to be holding on to. And to back off because you are about to get cut off. It's that bit instead of that bit still.
Abstand halten.
There haven't really been that many surround opportunities. I mean, the Soviets are coming, but it's a slow process. And we're definitely making them bleed for it. Although we ourselves are definitely bleeding as well.
Ihre Befehle?
Hit them with everything. Aha! They ran away from my submarines. And I don't blame them. Okay, Normandy has completed their task. Not that. That. Alright, Operation Italy. Let's bring them back into this war.
Ziel anvisiert. Los, ausrücken.
That's the port. There are literally two ports next to each other here. I think that's what I screwed up previously. Rommel! Why'd you stop?
Ausrücken.
Don't let them recover their organization! Please! Pretty please with a cherry on top. Hell. 3,000 defense? You what, mate? Yeah, I can't change the manpower law. It's too expensive. It's not 1,000, it's like 300. It's all adult serve, yeah, it goes down to 300. They've doubled the manpower law costs. Go away, Yugoslavia! Stop it! It's annoying. And the Warsaw Uprising. Okay. Do I have anything to deal with that? I mean... send in a portion of the Norman troops, I guess.
Achtung.
Alright, let's try that. Warsaw Falls. That hardly counts as falling. Crikey. They had an uprising. It's not like the Soviets are at the gates or anything. Which is another great film. Wait, am I still on the Soviet soundtrack? Oh, I am. Whoops. Wrong team. That's more suitable.
Zuhören. Angetreten.
I mean, the Soviets are definitely coming. They are pushing out, and this is one massive invasion going on the borders at the moment. How are their supplies? Yeah, they are losing supplies. Because the Soviets start this like 4/5 supplied. Look at them now. They're going down. So I think they probably hurting about as much as I am. Alright, query. How much of my
Bereit zum
strength weakness is because of a lack of rations? Probably a fair amount, and I have a feeling that rations are going to be easier to replenish than guns. So we're going to go on a big push, whoops, to see if we can increase the amount of rations we're generating. Want to make sure that everything else is still under production too. Alright, so we need more tungsten. Portugal. We really don't need these anymore. The rubber ones we do. What's happened to my oil? Oi, Bulgaria? No! It's mine! Cheeky!